Hello class, we are going to practice rhythm, one of my favorite things. So let us review here how rhythm and notes work. When we have a rhythm or any piece of music, one of the first things we want to look at is our time signature. We have 2 4s and we're going to pay attention to this top number. That tells us how many beats are in a measure. And remember, beat is steady. Beat is steady. Our bottom number tells us that quarter notes get 1 beat. And I know that some of you are still just learning that. So if that doesn't quite make sense, that's okay. Just remember that that's what that means. Quarter notes get 1 beat, like you have already learned. Then we want to look at all the notes that we have. And you can see we've got lots of these black notes. Those are quarter notes. They get 1 beat. Then we have these white notes with a stem. Those are half notes, 2 beats. And then we have 1 great big whole note. That's 4 beats. If we have 4 beats in a measure, like the time signature says, we need bar lines to show us where the end of those 4 beats are. That keeps the music more organized and puts it into groups. So we have 1 plus 1 plus 2 equals 4. I add a bar line. Going to switch to this side so you guys can see better. 2 plus 1 is also 4, so we add a bar line. Now we have 2 measures. There's 4 beats in each of these measures. Again, we have 1 plus 2, that's 4. And then we have 4 plus 0, also 4. But I'm going to add a second bar line to this one because it's the end, and we're going to make that second bar line thicker. We call this a double bar or the end bar because that's the end of our rhythm. Now, I want you at home to do this in your head while I point to the notes. I'm going to count off, but I'm not going to make any noise or count it out loud. We'll do that together after this first run through, just to see if you can follow along by hearing it in your own ear. 1, 2, here we go. How did you do? Okay, you ready to do it together? I'm going to count to 4, and then for each of the measures we will say 1, 2, 3, 4. But you have to play the rhythm, clap the rhythm correctly. Remember rhythm, the way the words go. Rhythm, the way the words go. All right, here we go together. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, off. How did you do? I hope you did okay. We're going to do it one more time. If you made a mistake, I want you to look over the rhythm and figure out where your mistakes were and see if you can do one better. If you did it perfectly, then see if you can do it perfectly 2 times in a row. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, off. How did you do that time? I hope you did okay, because guess what? I'm going to make it harder. I'm going to erase this quarter note, and I'm going to add a note over here. Now, in music, we can't have any empty space. We have to put a rest there. So, my board is a little bit wet. I need to dry it off so that it will write. To fill in that space, I'm going to add a rest, because a rest shows us that the music rests, but we still filled in that space so that the numbers still add up to 4. Do you remember what these are? 8 notes, so half a beat. I'm going to write right here to, and. And the reason why I'm writing that is because we have to account for that last half of the beat. And this starts on beat 2, so it will go 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay? You're going to do this in your ear again, and then we'll try it together. I'll go to this side. 1, 2, in your ear, go. Okay, and now we're going to do it together. 1, 2, good luck, go. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, how did you do? I said nothing on the rest. If you said 2, that is okay, so long as you did not clap. A rest needs to rest. So we're going to do it again. This time I will say 2, but I'm going to still open my hands to remind myself that that is a rest, that there is silence there. Okay? 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. Okay. I hope you did all right. If you made any mistakes, I encourage you to go through the video again and practice it until you can do it with no mistakes. If you made no mistakes, then fantastic. Keep practicing. And I also encourage you guys to even try writing out your own rhythms at home and see if you can do them, or even have your family try them, and you can correct and guide your family and teach them how to read rhythms.